Alright, so welcome back to the channel, and on this review Omahabricks video, we're reviewing the Panther Ausf G. Ausf, what is it?
That would be correct, my young
Panther
Padawan.
Ausf?
Ausf G.
Ausf G, I got it, alright. Anyway, but this is the winter camo version, and at first I wasn't really too excited about this build.
Because you just saw the picture.
Well, I saw the picture, and I saw that it was tan, and yeah, all the other winter bricks have been a combination of gray and white and dark tan. So I assumed, you know, it'd be pretty cool if it was dark tan. So anyway, I've changed my opinions on this set.
After seeing it in the flesh.
I think it's very cool, and there's even an interior, which is just mind-boggling. There's so many details, features, yeah, we're going to get into it. All right.
Okay, so a little bit about the Panther. Really kind of a very interesting tank design. It weighed 45 tons. It had sported two MG34s. There's only one on this one.
And just so you know, the minifigure is not included there. So.
No.
And the stickers aren't either. So all you get is the instructions in the XML file. If you go to Omahabricks.com, you can find it.
And they have a wonderful line of winter camo vehicles. And I think, gotten them all now. So after we review all of them, we're going to have a big grand finale, a winter camo party, and show them all off at once.
Yeah, so we still have to review the Puma and maybe the... Yeah, we got to review a lot of them. And the Panther 4 and another SDKFZ, and yeah. Anyway, but still.
This thing, max speed, 28.5 miles an hour. It had a range of 124 miles. There were 2,961 of these things produced between 1943 and 1945. And this one is the Ausf G, and Ausf, in case you did not know, is an abbreviation of a long German word which means version. This particular version is better than the ones that came before them because it has, one would hope, it had better armor, especially on the side, where previous models were pretty vulnerable to fire. It's considered one of the best versions of the Panther. The early ones, in addition to having weak armor on the side, were also prone to mechanical failure. They were used on both the Western and Eastern fronts. There were some 6,000 of these babies ultimately produced. And interestingly, it's often compared to the Tiger. And in the comparison, the Panther often, if not always, comes out on top. It had better cross-country mobility than the Tiger. It had the same, if not more, punch to it. So it was also lighter, and it was also cheaper to produce. And it's considered as one of the best tanks fielded by any country in World War II. It came about in the beginning of Operation Barbarossa, when the Germans realized that they were outclassed by the Soviet T-34, which was wreaking havoc on the Panzer IIIs and IVs. So the Panther was the German answer to the T-34. It was great in open territory where it could hit targets at will, but was vulnerable in close-in fighting. For instance, in the Battle of the Bulge, there were 400 Panthers involved in the offensive. At the end, there was only 97 left. So it's a very cool model, and I think it's probably time to look at some of the features.
Yeah, so this baby is packed with features, and when I mean packed, I mean... Alright, so we're implementing our new system for reviewing stuff, or at least for Omahabricks stuff. And yeah, we're gonna check off each thing, and yeah.
So we're actually trying to get organized?
Yeah. It's pretty amazing. Anyway, first off, the build. So, how to build, and if it's like, you know, just how it looks, and, yeah, the build. So.
The build was fun.
I did not build this, so it's solely on Dave's word.
Yeah, if there's anything that looks wrong or out of place, it's on me, not Joshua. It was a fun build. There were a couple of illegal techniques, which I always like seeing. The tank weighs a ton, literally. It is very solid. It
looks nice.
The big weak point of most tank builds are the way the wheels are attached to the chassis. and they have a tendency not to be attached very well, and they fall off. Not on this baby. This has a great attachment system where it's just solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't...
No glue used.
No. I've only used glue just once or twice, and that was only when I felt like there was no other choice.
And I mean, from this angle, it is just stunning like that, in my opinion. Just with this, I mean, this guy looks really little because this tank is so massive. Like Dave was pointing out, the MG 32s? 34s there. Legal building technique there. I don't know how that's staying in. I mean...
I know, I love it.
I mean, I physically can't get it out. I don't know, and there's nothing holding it.
It's called friction, my young friend.
I know it's called friction.
You might learn that in environmental science.
I know about friction. All right, anyway, but first of all, rotatable turret, and this antenna right here, it actually comes down for ease of access. Now, it doesn't really work that well because, yeah, it works as intended. You can fully 3D spin it around, so... I guess we're jumping the gun to playability.
Well, we're on to features is what we're on to.
Yes, so features. You can also, this is the main part, so you can take this out. And then, if we bring the camera here, you know, you can see, oh, okay, well, you know, that's cool. Take that off. Boom. We got a full interior. Engine, seats, everything.
Got engine, seats, and I don't know if it'll pick it up, but it actually has the driving mechanism.
Yeah.
Most tanks run like a zero turn more with sticks rather than a steering wheel, and by golly, they're in there.
By golly.
By golly.
Anyway, I don't know. I guess that's the wood framing, or is that accurate? I don't know.
I'm not sure what that was. Now, the original color in the design was for red.
Oh, really?
And I didn't have any red, so I put in brown, which I think does the job. But it's very cool. You've got wood here.
Yep.
A shovel over on the other side. You've got
turn them around.
You've got a axe.
That's a hammer, bud.
And a pole. And
yeah. The stickers aren't included.
The stickers I got from the Brick Mania World War II.
It looks pretty trash because it's the gray, and yeah, but you know.
Well, you can't have everything. We might mention that there are two opening.
Yes. So if we take a look at this canopy, we'll put it back on here.
It just kind of slides into place.
And it actually holds pretty well, but what? Oh, you're gonna try to do it?
Yeah. We got two opening hatches here.
Yeah, so you can get, you know, a guy, I mean, obviously, maybe this guy wouldn't actually do it, but, you know, you could get guys in there and just
there were
chilling,
a crew of 5, actually. Whoa. The turret was big enough where 3 would fit in the turret. That would be your commander, your gunner, and your loader would all be in the turret. Now, obviously, there's not room for that. Then you'd have 2 more. One would sit behind this machine gun. He was the machine gunner, and he was also the radio operator. And
multitasking.
Then you had the driver would be over on this side.
Yes. So, yeah, so this is pretty great and playability wise and features and stuff. So the features are as follows. What is that called?
Turret,
but like going up and down. What is it? Horizontal?
The main gun, it can go up and down.
Up and down horizontally, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Vertically.
Yeah, vertically. That's what I was thinking.
Horizontal is like...
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Anyway.
Maybe geometry.
I took a whole freaking year of high school.
I can tell.
I don't want to. Oh my god. All right. Anyway, opening hatches right here on this side and right here and right here. Also, there's an opening hatch to get to the engine from the outside. The radio antenna right here can go up and down, and it can like go right there, so you can, you know, have that turning, and then you can also put it back up. They're full interior.
And
so,
if you really wanted to, it would take some doing, but this back end also comes down.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Let's try it.
I think you'd have to take the top off, though, to make it work. It's all hinged.
I doubt it. We'll get it. We won't get it. Are you sure
I don't
about
think
this?
it's designed to do that,
Oh, okay. Well,
but you can do it.
I thought okay, we were talking about features, so this is supposed to be designed this way.
Well,
Alright, so never mind. So that's not a feature.
well, the sides and the back are all hinged, and then you fold them up and they tuck underneath there each other. So theoretically, if you wanted to go to the trouble, you could fold the back down and get access to the engine. Just saying.
Yeah, that's not that's not an intended feature. We're talking about intended features here. Maybe vocabulary will teach you that.
I'm so sorry.
Anyway, playability. I think for a tank and for Omahabricks tanks and Brickmania tanks and stuff like that,
This is pretty
this
solid.
is very, very good for playability.
Yeah,
Like,
you can play with it.
you know,
I mean, you can't be real rough with it.
no, you can't bash it around, but I mean, I can pick it up from there and I feel like I'm actually picking it up, you know?
Now, the wheels will roll, but I've got to make it look good, I've got the track links. I use Brickmania track links. The 2 wide in black. I got it on there really tight where you could
When you
probably
pick
make
it up,
roll.
it won't sag.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
this just looks better for display, in my opinion.
So if you loosened up the track links and you got on a rug or something or other, it would roll.
Yeah. Is that supposed to be off?
That's a good question. It looks like something may be missing from the front. Okay. Well, we'll have to hunt that down.
Alright, anyway, so what's the last category? I already forgot.
Our final thoughts.
Final thoughts. Alright, so final thoughts. Pretty dope.
It is really, really a nice, well done, put together, thoughtfully imagined.
I mean, I can't really.
kit.
The only problem that I have with it is that it's pretty tall, but to fit that interior, I guess I had to do that. And I mean, is it 1/35 scale? Is it supposed to be bigger than all the other tanks?
It was a big tank.
But I mean, this is a minifigure. It's almost twice or 3 times the size of a minifigure. I mean, that's a little big.
Well, it was 10 feet high.
Okay.
So if you put
Yeah.
another I mean,
10 feet high on the turret or 10 feet high on the main body?
that I don't know. I would assume it would be to the turret.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, on the website, it says it's 1/35 scale.
I don't know about that one.
It looks a little bigger, but I don't want to dispute what they claim. So whatever gauge or
I mean, a company can claim it's this, but on the review, you're supposed to call out that claim.
well, I don't know. I mean, I would have to measure it, and I'd have to, do this, that, and the other. It does look a little bigger compared to some other tanks.
It's huge. There's nothing. The only thing that comes close is like a Merkaba. The Merkaba up there, maybe.
Anyway, I really like it a
like
lot. I think it's great, and shout out to Jan, or Jan. I'm not sure how it would be pronounced now, to tell you the truth, but whoever designed this did a great job.
Yes.
Outstanding.
Very good. So, Omahabricks, you should be proud.
www.omahabricks, all one word.com. They have many
Keep
other.
shelling out advertisements for them.
Well, they have
Don't
other.
ever change.
They have other models. Well, I'm trying to help your fans out there who may want plans for tanks and whatnot, and Omahabricks has a boatload of them.
Yep.
Bunch of great German stuff. I mean, they've got, I think, over 100 different models that you can choose from, and we're starting with the German camouflage series.
Yes.
And
What are we
we've
going
been-
to branch out to next?
They have a Hollywood Tiger,
Oh, yeah, he's...
which was used an approximation or close facsimile of the tiger that appears in the movie Fury. That may be the next one.
Because we had the Easy 8 Fury Sherman, we just haven't built it yet.
Yeah, that from Brickmania.
We've had it for like 3 years now.
Yeah, well, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So yeah.
Alright, well, we'll see you guys on the next one. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we forgot to say subscribe earlier in the video. But if you're still watching, that proves you have some interest in this channel, so yeah, give us a subscribe.
Yeah, we would deeply appreciate that.
Also, go follow my Instagram. You'll find a reel of this if you want a concise review. After watching this review, you want another concise review. You can find that. Has over 1,000 views now. I don't know why. Instagram Reels always do good for some
Yeah,
reason.
you had like 1,000 views in the first hour.
Yeah, 4,000 views on Stug, and crazy.
So yeah, you're like a god over on Instagram Reels.
Yeah.
Over here, you're kind of like a peon.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, we'll see you guys on the next one.